helpful brain trick. It helped me and many other English learners. It is simple, it is different, and it works. So stay with me till the end. You don't want to miss this. Chapter 1. The Lazy Brain Learns Best. It is a quiet evening. A student sits at his desk. His name is Sam. He wants to learn English. He reads a book. He listens to a podcast. He writes new words. He studies for hours. His eyes feel tired. His head feels full. He closes the book and takes a deep breath. The next day, he tries to remember what he studied. He cannot remember much. He tries to speak. He forgets the words. He feels sad. He thinks, "Why do I study so much, but remember so little?" Sam does the same thing again. He studies hard. Long hours, no rest. But again he forgets. He says, "Maybe I am not smart." But that is not true. The problem is not Sam. The problem is the way he learns. One day, Sam watches a video. It says, "Your brain is lazy, but this is good, because lazy brains learn better when you give them time." He smiles. It sounds strange, but interesting. The video says, "Study less, focus more, rest more." Sam decides to try something new. He chooses only 10 words. He says, "Today I will only learn these 10 words." He looks at each word. He reads it. He says it out loud. He makes a small sentence. Then he closes the book. He goes for a walk. Later, he watches a short video in English. It is just 2 minutes. He hears the same words. He smiles. He remembers them, without stress, without long hours. That night, he sleeps well. No pressure, no tired brain. In the morning, he tests himself. He remembers all 10 words. He says, "This is working. This is different." Now Sam studies only a little every day. He uses time blocks, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. That is all. He focuses only on one thing at a time. One day vocabulary, one day listening, one day speaking. And something amazing happens. Sam remembers more. He speaks better. He feels less tired. His confidence grows. One day his friend asks him, "How do you remember so many words now?" Sam laughs. He says, "I study less, but I learn more." This is the top moment. When Sam understands, the brain does not like pressure. The brain likes focus and peace. When we rest, the brain connects the words. It works in silence, like magic. So the question is, are you like old Sam? Do you study for hours but forget fast? Try the lazy brain method. Focus, rest, repeat. Learning English is not about doing more. It's about doing it right. Let your brain breathe, and it will surprise you. Chapter 2. The Power of 20 Minutes. Sam wakes up early. He feels fresh. He makes a cup of tea. He sits near the window. He says, "Today I will study English for only 20 minutes. Not 2 hours, just 20 minutes." He opens his notebook. He writes down 3 small goals. 1. Listen to 1 short video. 2. Learn 5 new words. 3. Speak 2 sentences out loud. He looks at the clock. He starts. He listens to a video. It is a simple story about a boy and his dog. He hears a word, chase. He writes it. He looks it up. He says, chase means to run after. He makes a sentence. I chase my little brother. He laughs. He keeps listening. He hears another word. Bark. He knows it. He says, dogs bark. That's easy. He writes it. After 5 new words, he closes his notebook. He looks at the time. 20 minutes have passed. He feels good. Not tired, not confused, just happy. He goes about his day. Later, he meets his cousin. His cousin is watching a movie. The movie is in English. They sit together. Sam listens. Something strange happens. He hears a sentence. The boy chased the dog, but it barked and ran. Sam understands it. He smiles. His cousin says, "What are you smiling about?" Sam says, "I just learned those words this morning." His cousin says, "You're improving fast." Sam feels proud. He did not study for hours. He only gave his best for 20 minutes. But now, he understands a real sentence from a real movie. It is a big moment, a special moment. He thinks about his past. Before, he studied for hours. His eyes hurt. His brain was tired. But he learned nothing. Now he learns more with less time. The next day, he does the same. Just 20 minutes. He sets new goals. Learn one small grammar point. Listen to a 3-minute podcast. Repeat 3 sentences aloud. Day by day, it becomes a habit. He knows the rule now. Short time, clear focus. His brain is happy. It is not overloaded. It has time to remember, time to think. One day, he talks to a tourist on the street. The tourist says, "Can you help me find the museum?" Sam says, "Yes, walk straight, turn left, you will see it." The tourist says, "Thank you." Sam smiles. He feels like a real English speaker. And guess what? He was not perfect. But he was clear. He was confident. And that confidence came from those 20 minutes a day. This is the power of small effort. Small steps every day. They grow into big results. If you are tired of long study hours, if you feel lost, try this. Just 20 minutes. Every day. Not more. Not less. Keep your goals small. But keep going. Remember, the brain likes simple. The brain likes short. When you study in a happy mood, even 20 minutes is enough. This is your moment now. Start your 20-minute English journey today. Chapter 3. Input first, output later. Sam makes a new plan. This time he will not speak. He will not write. For 1 whole month, he will only listen and read. No talking, no grammar, just input. He tells his friends. They laugh. "How will you learn English if you don't speak?" they ask. Sam smiles. "I am training my brain first," he says. He starts with simple stories. Every morning he listens to one story. He listens slowly. He hears every word. He does not repeat. He just listens. In the evening, he reads one small article. Sometimes a children's story, sometimes a blog post. He reads it like a child, slowly, word by word. He does not try to understand everything. He just follows the story. He listens. He reads. That is all. Week 1 feels easy. Week 2 feels boring. His mouth wants to speak, but he stops himself. Not now, he says. Let the brain collect words first. He listens again to an old story. This time he understands more. A new word, whisper. It means to speak very softly. He remembers hearing this word before, but now it feels clear. By the 3rd week, something changes. He listens to a podcast. A woman says, "I whispered into my baby's ear." Sam sees the picture in his mind. He smiles. Yes, I know this. Now words come to his brain faster. When he reads, he understands faster. He does not need to stop every minute. His brain is full of English, but still he does not speak. One day his friend visits. They talk about travel. The friend asks, "How do you say train station in English?" Sam answers without thinking. "It's train station." He says it easily, without trying. The friend looks surprised. "You didn't even pause. You just said it." Sam laughs. "I didn't plan to speak, but the word came out." That night, Sam feels something powerful. He says to himself, "My brain is ready. It is full. Now I can speak." This is the moment. The silent month is over, but the result is big. When Sam talks now, the words come faster. The sentences are smoother. He still makes mistakes, but fewer than before. He realizes something important. The brain learns like a sponge. It needs to soak in water first. English is the same. Listen more, read more, speak later. Now, Sam tells his friends, "Don't worry about speaking in the beginning. Just listen. Just read. Fill your brain first. Words will come." Some friends still don't believe him, but one of them tries the same method. After 2 weeks, she says, "I understand more now." It feels easier. This is called input learning. You feed your brain good English every day. Real English, simple English, stories, conversations, audiobooks, podcasts. You don't need to speak from day 1. You don't need to write long essays. First, fill your head with English. Then, the words will come. So, if you feel shy to speak, it's okay. If you are afraid of mistakes, don't worry. You can still grow. Just listen. Just read. Every day. Even 10 minutes. This is the English brain hack, silent learning. The world may not see it, but one day they will hear your voice and be surprised. Chapter 4. The Shadow Game. Sam sits in his room. He has his earphones on. He is listening to a short English story. The voice is slow and clear. A man says, "I go to the park every morning." Sam repeats, "I go to the park every morning." His voice follows the speaker like a shadow. This is called shadowing. He learns this new trick from a video. The rule is simple. Listen and speak at the same time. No stopping, no thinking. Just copy the sound. Like a shadow. At first, it is hard. The speaker says one sentence. Sam follows. But his mouth feels slow. He misses some words. He gets confused, but he keeps going. Every day he does shadowing for just 10 minutes. He picks short videos, simple English. He listens and speaks with the speaker. Sometimes he stands in front of a mirror. He watches his face. He sees how his lips move. He sees his eyes. He smiles at himself. Week 1 is full of mistakes. Week 2 is better. By week 3, something changes. One morning, he stands in front of the mirror. He plays a short video. The speaker says, "Good morning. How are you today?" Sam repeats at the same time, "Good morning. How are you today?" This time, his voice is clear. His face is confident. His tone is smooth. He feels like a real English speaker. This is the spike, the big moment. He looks in the mirror. He sees a new version of himself. A boy who is not afraid. A boy who can speak English. He laughs and says, "This is working. I sound better. I feel better." He keeps doing it. Day after day. The sentences get longer. His speed gets faster. His mouth gets stronger. He starts to enjoy it. Now, when he hears English, he doesn't just listen. He also speaks. He repeats. He plays a scene from a movie. He says the lines with the actor. He feels like part of the movie. One day his cousin hears him from another room. The cousin says, "Who are you talking to?" Sam says, "I am talking with the video." The cousin laughs. "You sound good." Sam feels proud. Shadowing becomes his daily habit. Just 10 minutes. Sometimes before bed, sometimes after breakfast. He speaks with energy. He speaks with joy. He doesn't worry about grammar. He doesn't worry about mistakes. He only focuses on sound, on flow, on feeling the words. And something magical happens. His pronunciation gets better. His rhythm improves. His voice becomes stronger. Before, Sam was shy. He didn't like his voice. He didn't speak in class. But now he speaks in the mirror every day. He says, "I am not shy anymore." He learns that English is not just reading and writing. English is also speaking, hearing, feeling, moving your mouth, speaking aloud. Shadowing helps him break the fear. It gives him power. It gives him speed. It gives him fun. So, if you are shy, try the shadow game. Pick one short video. Put on your earphones. Stand in front of a mirror. Listen and speak. Be the voice. Be the shadow. At first, it will feel strange, but soon you will feel strong. Your voice will surprise you. This game is not just practice. It is transformation. Chapter 5. Sleep on it. It is night. The stars are out. The room is quiet. Sam is getting ready to sleep. But before closing his eyes, he opens his notebook. He reads 5 new English words. Just 5. No more. He reads each word. Slowly. He says each one aloud. He makes a small sentence in his mind. He does not study hard. He just reviews, calmly, softly. Then he closes the notebook. He turns off the light. He lies down. His eyes close. His mind relaxes, and he falls asleep. The next morning, he wakes up. He feels fresh. He remembers the words, without stress, without long study. He smiles. Why do I remember these words so well? He wants to test it. He opens the notebook. He sees the first word, climb. He says, I climb the hill. No mistake. The next word, bright. He says, the sun is bright today. Again, no mistake. All 5 words come back to him, clear, easy, fast. He is surprised. He says, I only read these words one time. Why do I remember them now? Later that day, he watches a video. A teacher says, your brain keeps learning when you sleep. It takes new information and saves it like a computer. Sam listens carefully. The teacher says, if you review before sleeping, your brain will remember better. Sam feels excited. He says, so my brain is working while I rest? He tries it again that night. This time he learns 5 new phrases. He reads them. He repeats them. Then he sleeps. Again, the next morning, the phrases are clear. He can say them, use them. He feels smart. He makes this a new habit. Every night, before bed, just 5 words or phrases. No long study, no stress, just soft review. He calls it his sleep review. It takes only 5 minutes, but the results are strong. He tells his friend about it. His friend laughs. You mean you study when you sleep? Sam says, yes, try it. The friend tries. After 1 week, he says, it works. I remember better when I review before bed. This is the magic of sleep. When your body rests, your brain connects the dots. It puts the words in the right place. It builds strong memory. So many learners forget this. They study for hours. They go to sleep with a tired brain. But Sam does it the smart way. He gives his brain one small gift before sleep and lets it grow during the night. One day, Sam hears a difficult sentence. The stars shine brightly in the sky. He smiles. I learned the word bright yesterday. He understands it. He feels proud. He now knows the secret. Don't push your brain all the time. Be kind to it. Review, sleep. Let your brain do the rest. So now, what about you? Before sleeping tonight, choose just 5 words. Read them. Say them. Then sleep. Tomorrow, check how much you remember. You will be surprised. This is not a trick. This is brain science. It works for everyone. It will work for you. Chapter 6. Make mistakes on purpose. Sam is nervous. He stands outside a small classroom. It is a conversation group. Many learners come here to practice speaking English. Some are beginners. Some are better. But all of them want to speak. Sam walks in. People are talking. They smile. They say, "Hi, welcome." Sam says, "Hello." His voice is low. He sits down. His hands feel cold. The teacher says, "Let's introduce ourselves." One by one, people speak. Sam listens. Some speak well. Some pause. Some laugh when they forget words. Now it is Sam's turn. He starts. "My name is Sam. I from United States. I study English. I like music." He stops. He feels hot. He knows it is wrong. I from United States should be I am from United States. But he said it wrong. He looks down. The teacher smiles. Good job, Sam. Just one small change. Say, I am from United States. But great try. Everyone claps. Sam is surprised. He made a mistake. But they did not laugh. They helped him. The group continues. Sam speaks more. He makes more mistakes. But now he hears corrections. Say, I have, not I am have. He listens. He repeats. Slowly, he learns. At first, every mistake feels like a cut. But then something changes. One day, he says, Yesterday I go to the market. Someone says, You mean I went? Sam nods. He repeats, I went to the market. The teacher says, Perfect. See? That's how we learn. Sam feels something strong inside. He says, I learn more from these mistakes than from books. This is the turning point, the big moment. He says out loud, I am not afraid of mistakes anymore. The room is silent. Then someone says, That's the spirit. Everyone claps. Sam smiles. His eyes shine. He remembers his old days, studying quietly, afraid to speak, afraid to be wrong. Now, he speaks freely. He knows every mistake is a lesson. Every correction is a gift. He tells his friend later, When you make mistakes, your brain wakes up. It listens. It fixes. That's how we grow. His friend says, But what if people laugh at me? Sam says, Let them. It doesn't matter. You are learning. And one day, you will speak better than them. Sam now joins the group every week. He speaks. He listens. He helps others too. Sometimes he hears others make mistakes. He says kindly, You can say it this way. He remembers how others helped him. Now he helps back. Mistakes are no longer his enemy. They are his teachers. They show him the path. And the best part? He feels free. He no longer waits for the perfect sentence. He just speaks, with feeling, with confidence. One day, a new student joins. She is shy. She says, I afraid speak. Sam says, Don't worry. I was like you. Make mistakes. Learn from them. We are all here to help. So, dear viewer, do not wait for perfect English. Do not hide in silence. Speak. Make mistakes. Learn. Grow. Because every mistake is a step forward. Every wrong word is a door to the right one. Say it with me. I am not afraid of mistakes anymore. Chapter 7. The 3,000-Word Secret. Sam is sitting in the library. He opens a big English dictionary. It has thousands of words. The pages are full. So many words he has never seen before. He feels small. He thinks, Do I need to learn all of these to speak English well? He closes the dictionary. It feels heavy in his hands and heavy in his mind. Later, he watches a video. A teacher says, You don't need 10,000 words to be fluent. You only need about 3,000 Sam blinks. Just 3,000? He says quietly. The teacher continues. These 3,000 words are the most common. They appear in newspapers, conversations, movies, and stories. If you know these, you can understand 90% of daily English. Sam feels surprised. Then he feels hope. I don't need to know everything, just the right things. He finds a list of the 3,000 most common English words. He starts reading them. Many words are easy. Words he already knows: water, people, go, big, time, love. He smiles. I know these. Each day he learns just 10 more. He reads them, uses them, makes small sentences. I drink water. People walk fast. This bag is big. Slowly, the words grow in his mind, but they are not heavy. They feel light. They feel useful. One day, Sam picks up a newspaper. He finds a short news article. It is about a new school in town. He starts reading. The new school opened on Monday. Many students came with their parents. The teachers were excited. Sam keeps reading. Sentence after sentence. Word after word. He understands it all. Maybe not every single word, but enough to feel the full meaning. He puts the newspaper down. He sits still. Then, a big smile appears on his face. This is the spike, the moment of power. He just read real English by himself, with only the words he has been learning. He feels free. He feels strong. He says, "This is enough. I don't need big, strange words. I need words I can use." From that day, he changes his way of learning. No more chasing every difficult word. No more trying to sound smart. Now he focuses on the useful words, the real words, the daily words. He listens to a podcast. He hears words he knows. He watches a movie. Again, he understands more. His English feels natural, not perfect, but comfortable. One evening, he talks to a tourist. They talk about food, places, and family. Sam uses simple words. The tourist understands everything. The conversation flows. Sam feels proud. Later, his friend says, "You speak so well. How did you learn so many words?" Sam laughs and says, "I didn't learn many. I just learned the right ones." This is the secret. The 3,000-word secret. You don't need to sound like a poet. You don't need to know hard words like metamorphosis or hypothetical. You just need to speak clearly. Use common words. Words that connect people. Words that live in real life. So, if you are tired of vocabulary lists, if you feel like English is too big, remember this. You only need 3,000 words to change your life. Chapter 8. Learn with your ears, not eyes. Sam sits at his desk. In front of him are grammar books, big ones, full of rules, full of pages. He has read them many times, but when he speaks, he still feels slow. He thinks, then speaks. Sometimes he doesn't speak at all. He feels tired. His head is full of rules, but his mouth stays quiet. Then he remembers something a teacher once said. Language is sound, not rules. Listen more, and you will speak more. That day, Sam makes a decision. He closes the grammar book. He puts it in his drawer. He says, 1 week. No grammar, only ears. He opens a podcast, a simple one, a story about a boy and his dog. The voice is slow, clear, kind. Sam listens. He does not stop. He does not write. He just listens. In the evening, he listens again. This time, a story about travel. A girl visits Paris. She eats French food, sees the Eiffel Tower. Sam hears the words, "She walked through the streets." She smiled at the lights. He sees the picture in his mind. No grammar, just images, feelings. Every day, for 1 week, he listens. On the bus, in his room, while walking. He listens to short stories, real conversations, daily English. He begins to hear patterns. How are you? I'm fine. Do you like it? Yes, I do. He does not translate. He does not pause. The words enter his ears and stay in his mind. On day 5, something surprising happens. Sam is sitting in a cafe. A man asks, "Excuse me, is this seat free?" Without thinking, Sam says, "Yes, please, go ahead." Then he pauses. He looks up. He says to himself, "I didn't think. I just spoke." This is the spike, the moment. He answered in English, fast and naturally. No grammar rules, no translations, just real language. He feels excited. He feels free. He tells his friend, "Something new is happening. I'm not thinking in my language first. I'm starting to think in English." His friend says, "That's fluency. That's real learning." Sam continues his listening habit. Every morning, a short podcast. Every night, a short video. No subtitles, no writing, just ears. Soon, his speaking becomes smoother. His replies become faster. His thoughts become clearer. He even dreams in English one night. In the dream, he is talking to someone. The words are soft and easy. When he wakes up, he smiles. My brain is listening, even when I sleep. Now he uses his ears more than his eyes. He listens to English like music, like rhythm, like a voice in his head. He still reads, but he listens more, because real English lives in the sound. So if you feel stuck, if grammar rules confuse you, if you always think before you speak, stop. Close the book. Open your ears. Start with one short story, a slow podcast, a movie scene. Listen again and again. Let the words enter your mind. Let them stay. Because when you learn with your ears, your words become alive. Chapter 9. Doing less, but smarter. It is a warm morning. Sam sits in the park. He looks at the trees. He listens to the birds. In his hand is a small notebook. On the page are just 3 words: simple, listen, and repeat. He smiles. He remembers his journey, the long hours, the hard study, the tired eyes, the stress, the mistakes, the silence, the fear. But now, things are different. He studies less, only 20 minutes a day, sometimes even 10. He does shadowing, just 5 minutes in front of the mirror. He listens to one podcast, no books, no pressure. At night, he reviews 5 words, then sleeps, no grammar rules, no big tests, and somehow he knows more. He remembers more. He speaks more. Today, he walks to a small cafe. He likes this place. It is quiet. There is music. People speak softly. A woman sits alone. She is reading a book. Sam smiles. He feels brave. He says, "Excuse me, is that book good?" She looks up and smiles. "Yes," she says, "it's very good. It's about travel." Sam sits near her. They start talking. At first, just small words. "Where are you from? Do you like this city? What do you do?" Then the talk becomes deeper. They speak about books, food, dreams, childhood. Sam speaks without fear. He makes mistakes. She doesn't mind. She listens. She understands. He talks for 10 minutes, then 20, then more. This is the spike, the moment. The first long conversation in English with a stranger. When the woman leaves, she says, "You speak very well. I enjoyed talking with you." Sam watches her walk away. He feels something strong in his heart. He did it. No script, no practice. Just real English. Real talking. He walks home slowly. The sun is low. The sky is orange. He thinks about his new life. He says to himself, "Now I do less, but I learn more, and I feel free." He remembers every step, listening first, speaking later, learning small words, making mistakes, sleeping on new lessons, using his ears, not just his eyes. Now, English is not a subject. It is part of his life. He doesn't study it. He lives it. He watches movies without subtitles. He helps tourists find their way. He speaks in the shop, on the bus, in the cafe. He does not fear mistakes. He laughs when he forgets a word. Then he tries again. He listens. He repeats. He keeps going. This is not magic. This is smart learning, simple learning, honest learning. And you can do it too. If this story gave you a new idea about learning English, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with someone who feels stuck. Tell me in the comments, what small habit will you try today? Remember, English is not just a subject, it's your voice, and your voice matters.